All right, folks, time for some hot topics. The first one is...
Well, not surprised by this, but even as we're looking to reopen the island to tourists on the 15th of June, most of the industry's workers are viewing the decision with concern. This is according to an island-wide tourism worker sentiment survey. The Ministry of Tourism commissioned survey revealed that 55% of workers were highly fearful of COVID-19 infection, but said they needed the income, while 45% have stated that they are feeling mostly safe about returning to work, but they still had reservations. Omar Robinson, who is the president of the JHTA, has said that the implementation of protocols will go a long way in allaying those fears through the consistent use of training and sensitization of the new procedures, along with the required PPE, which will have to be provided by the companies. So yes, we are reopening. Workers say they're nervous, but the JHTA says if the companies provide what the workers will need in terms of tools, then they should be okay.
Question. And I know that, what's the word? Asymptomatic, which means you could have it and you don't have the symptoms, right?
Right.
But wouldn't those visitors be, I don't know if the word is tested, but before they even go on a plane, wherever they're coming from, don't they would have checked them temperature and all kinds of stuff?
That would be the hope, I
Right.
guess. But I was reading on the weekend where they tested some folks before they left the country. I can't remember which country it was. And by the time they were negative when they took off, and they were when they landed, some of them were positive. That's the nature of this disease.
Which means they would already have it, because they
Correct,
couldn't not
correct.
necessarily just pick it up on the plane.
Right, but they tested negative before you took off for the flight, and by the time you land.
And you
Understand?
can't put them in a 14-day quarantine when them come as tourists to go.
Well, I don't know what the protocols are now, because I know based on the pressure that the PM was under, he had amended, but I don't know if it is that they will definitely have to be tested.
But you
If
couldn't
it's
do
still an
that still,
option.
because some of them would have probably just come for 2 weeks anyway.
Well,
So you can't
actually,
come to Jamaica for 2 weeks and you're in a quarantine for the
well,
whole 2 weeks.
some companies, a lot of companies, countries, are requiring a medical passport. So when you come to the airport, you say, here's my medical passport. I've been tested in the last 48 hours, and see, I'm negative.
Yeah, but what
And
you
then
just
let me
said
in.
don't make no sense then.
What do you mean?
No, not what you said don't make no sense, but the testing don't make no sense if them can come on the plane and say, see me, I'm negative, and then by the time they reach Jamaica, they're positive.
So that's
Passport.
the point of the people who are saying we need to work this thing out right. Because the passport can say one thing,
Yeah.
but within those 48 hours, the person could have developed symptoms, or the person could be asymptomatic
You would work?
and carrying, I don't know.
Not certain.
Difficult enough
Not
for people
certain
have
if
to
some of
eat,
us, I was
so
just going to say, I'm not certain if some of us have that
Exactly.
luxury to say,
Exactly.
well, I'm not going to do it till next month or a month after because they need it now.
I would be
But
very concerned, but clearly we need to do what we need to do to protect those workers, and the government says they have the protocols in place. And then, of course, the people who are working have to ensure that they social distance. But I mean, if you're serving drinks and you
yeah, you know me have some stupid question otherwise, don't it?
all the time.
Right, here's another one now. Suppose you come as tourist, you have it, you touch something in a room, I come and I touch that person as a hotel worker. If I just wash off my hand, whatever I did get from you, it gone?
Should be. But you shouldn't be touching it without the requisite PPE, so part of that is gloves. So if you're going in to clean, you're supposed to be masked, you're supposed to be gloved so that you are not touching any surface with your bare hands. That would have been, so all of that is out.
Yeah. On a overall standpoint, I have an issue with gloves. Because if you watch the medical folks, they use the glove one time and they take it off.
From
and
the
they-
outside. But
and
that's
they-
what you're supposed to do.
Right, and they get rid of it. So these people who walk up and down all day with one single glove on them hand,
Spreading the germ.
don't make no sense. Don't make no sense. Because you have on the glove, all right, you touch here, then it is on the glove. Then you go touch the door, you know?
Well, some people sanitize after they touch
Yeah,
it. I don't know how
but the
effective
way
that
to
is
wear
on
the glove
gloves.
is a one-use thing. Whatever you do, then you take it off and get rid of it. So I have a problem with someone who walk up and down the whole day with the same glove. That
But
don't make no
that's
sense.
where the education comes in.
Yeah.
And the and the availability of the PPE comes in, because if that is the protocol, then it means that the workers are to be told, once you use the glove one time, take him off, flung him away,
Kinda
and then use
scary,
another pair. It's nerve-wracking.
And it's not only
really
scary
is.
for the folks who would be working at the hotels, but then they have to go home after, and these have kids and husbands and wives and grandparents and parents. So it is, let's pray that it will work out.